Hey guys, welcome to Clockwork down to Noodles for another breakdown of Tower of God, episode number 6. Hello and welcome from Japan. It is just moist, very moist. What I'm working out about life in Japan, especially in my prefecture, is it's just wet and humid. It's always just moist and clammy when you go outside. I am recording at like 9 o'clock at night because it's actually cooler. I've had like no energy today, but we are here breaking today's episode down. We've got one particular character I want to mention a little bit later on. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're going to have the midway review coming up next week at some point, and I'm also going to be doing my Japan content. I am now officially ready to start putting together Ichiran. I've also got some Nagasaki stuff I want to go through, so get ready to have some different content. They're going to be small videos. I don't think I'm going to make them very big or anything, and because I'm trying to behave myself and make sure I don't actually get in a way or become a nuisance, they're not going to be like me in it like presenting. It's just going to be me talking over some videos, making sure I've got some images and promoting places that I have been. So let's get straight to the episode. I am not sure why Yan is so disgusted when she's like, oh, you lied to me, you're like lying to the team, and like, he's a member of FUG. You know he's a member of FUG, and he's not lied to anybody. He's made it very clear that he's not interested initially in working with anybody. So it felt a bit weird that she was pulling that card, despite the fact that Bam's been very clear about what it is that he's trying to do. He doesn't want to team up. That's his thing. They're all weak, and we know he tried to kill them at some point. I love the line, everybody on our team is defective. I like it. I couldn't actually put it any better myself. Silver, I'm calling him still Silver. Still such a great character. I honestly think this team is such a bunch of misfits. Every single person was forced there together. Nobody's really there on their own kind of whim. No one's teamed up because they want to be teamed up. They're doing it because they have to. Viole's mentor today, and he's actually quite cool. I think he's quite cool, but scary. And we get to realise the true goal initially was to form a mega team. A big team that would help him get all the way to the top of the tower, killing off the weaklings as we go. Initially I was like, oh, Bam, what happened? You do get the backstory. The backstory is quite terrifying in a sense, and it was kind of what I was imagining it would be anyway. But we learn about things like the higher ups, how FUG is actually constructed, how far did it go, you know, how is it organized, how high up, like what floors all the way up are going to be FUG run. There's going to be people out there who maybe are taking bribes, taking tips, letting them go through. We know Bam is irregular. We know he came into the tower in a very weird way. We know that he's not a resident of the tower, so he's not bound by the same rules. He can topple the king if he really wants to, because he's not going to be running on the same set. That is why FUG really wants him. They want to be able to topple the monarchy. They don't want them anymore. So the irregular status, essentially, and FUG saving him gave him no choice but to join. And we know that they're threatening to kill Rachel. Oh no, hashtag F Rachel. And thank you for the people who have been doing it, because it makes me so happy when I go and look in the chat. Bam is only doing it to protect his friends, and we know FUG are underhanded. And we can see, I think the guy with the yellow hair, he's the floor manager, I swear, where it actually happened, where Rachel pushed him. I bet he kind of was the one who organised the medical treatment to look at Rachel's legs and go, oh, guess what? She can use her legs and she's faking it. It makes a lot more sense. So initially I put, and I can even answer my own self, will Ja think differently about what's going on? Will he actually, because now he knows the truth that Viole isn't actually doing it because he wants to. He's doing it out of, I have to do this. I don't want my friends to die. We're told that every time he loses a test, a member of the party will be executed. And wondering, how many times has he lost? How many people are left out of the group that we once upon a time knew? How many people are around anymore? We know that some of the princesses have formed and they're together and they're ahead, so they're probably okay. But I really want to know, what is the stats? What's going on? But we do finally get to see some friendships going on, and I love the fact that we have the roof scene as well. But despite Yon knowing that she can't control her powers but going hang with them regardless, maybe we should like hold off doing this, because that doesn't end good, remember. Now, my boy. Let's talk about my other boy. He is a bit crazy and he's fun, and the only reason I know Mazano is because he used to be on my party in Hero Cantare, which doesn't run on my phone anymore because I upgraded it and it just don't run. So I lost everything. Absolutely everything was lost. Now, Mazano was very, very handy. I'm very excited to see if he's anything like in the game that I saw. His VA is completely wild. I can't wait. I also mentioned as well that the Tower of God, the building, is wild. Every single floor is either a normal floor or you have an entire biome within it. We've seen like deserts, we've seen now the ocean. Like, how crazy is this place to actually have an entire ocean inside it? And the thing that comes out of it looks like Sin from Final Fantasy X. Can't get it out of my head. It's kind of the same color as well. Looking like as well, Yon has a slight crush on Bam because he appears and she kind of blushes when she sees that, oh, you're alive. It's okay. That's good. It's like, you got a thing for the bad boy, huh? I get it. It's cool. Now, Mazano, our confused boy, he's gone in to look for the flower, but he's kind of just killed everybody, realized that he's killing everybody off, and just stayed living inside this monster and hasn't tried to escape or do the next floor. Did you forget you're like trying to go up the tower, or you're just living inside Sin forever? Okay, I can't wait to see the fight though, because we're clearly gonna have a fight with Bam versus him, and I can't wait. I really want to see these two go up against each other because they are the real deals, and I really want to see how good it gets, because I only know him because I know he was powerful enough to be on my team, so I know he's going to be a good deal in hopefully this as well. But I love how serious everyone's starting to get because there's lives on the line. I bet the girl does get the flower. I bet everyone's so focused on the fight with Mazano that the flower does get found, and they end up like relying on the smallest member of the team to go forward. I just have a feeling that's probably what's going to happen, but very excited because I guess at the moment everybody's entertaining Mazano and there's going to be a big old fight going on. Really can't wait. I think the VA's doing a great job. I like the whole baby thing where it like turns into the English and he like throws that out there. I can't wait. I think next week's going to be fire. It's going to be a great fight. Very excited with where we're going with the show, and the music is also awesome, so hopefully you guys are also enjoying the show. Make sure you're looking after yourselves. Let me know in the comments below as well if you're excited for the Japan content. I will see you guys again in another video. Bye guys.